I now have the clear Ambassador for my Bonham. Wally Dellenbach gave me this. God love him. He's a good man. So what I'm going to do is real fast. This is in real time. Again, it's like a reality show because this is how it is in real time. Wait a minute. I'll use Sully's 2-key method, which really does come in handy. I just never think to do it because my left hand is so funky. All right, so what I'm doing now is just loosening these babies. There's a Evans. I put a 2-ply head on here. That's all I had at the time. Sorry, I forgot to order the. When I ordered the black dot, I forgot to order the Reso. I'm kind of thick. But now it just came in from Cascio Interstate Music. I love those places. They're in New Berlin, Wisconsin. They're not. I'm not at all being compensated for this. It's funny though. They're probably like, hang on. Maybe a lot of places are like, dude, we don't want to be affiliated with you, so please don't mention us. That's a possibility. So, what if I get like hush money from companies, like unsolicited, like bribe money? Like, here, Mr. Keating, we're DW. You know we've heard of you. Here's $1,000. Why don't you forget about us for a while? All right, so here we go. Okay, that's. All right, so we're putting on the. Now we'll line it up with the. I won't line it up with the other one because I don't want it to be like the badge club. I'll put it over underneath the tone control. All right, because I'm sorry, because I have the other. I don't want the 2 Remo badges. Oh, maybe it's a superstition. I don't want them touching, like in the line of sight. The Remo crown portion, which is now without the ship wheel, or whatever the hell that was underneath the. I don't know. The Remo logo for a long time. I should probably use the. All right, here we go. We're getting there. So here I am. Now I have to. The pressure's on for me to tune up this Ambassador. I have to tune up to show you that my tom tuning method works. I can blame what I had before on the G2 I had on the underside because of my incompetence of not remembering to. Whoops. Sorry. Not remembering to order the Reso. All right, come on, sorry. Moving right along. All right, so here we are. I'm getting to about finger tight here. I don't want to get grease on my fingers at the moment because I'm playing. So that's why I'm not grabbing them by the thread. So what I'm going to do, I'm pushing down. You don't have to do this with the 2-key. Get rid of the wrinkle. Now this is hard for me. You might remember this is a 6-lug, so it's 2 triangles. So you go to the other portion of this perfect triangle, and then the other corner of that particular perfect triangle. Then you get the other slightly askew perfect triangle. Go to the first one. Go to the second one. I can feel the bags here. Get the bag out, and then get the. I got to be able to see here. Shit, get that bag out. All right, so let's. Look at, now this will still probably sound. Oh my God, sorry. Yeah, no, that's definitely just flat out too low. Because you're getting the bow. You don't want the bow, and either that. So what I'm doing now is doing this triangle. I feel these feel tighter. So I'm bringing up this triangle to the other 2. Now what happens is because sometimes you'll tendency, like this triangle might be slightly tighter than this one. So you have to pay attention. If you put your on the inverted triangle now, ooh, that's still pretty tight. So you want to turn it too much. Even your temptation is since you just crank this triangle, you want to crank the other triangle because we're cranking triangles. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're getting. Hang on, there's still a. Hang on, I'm almost there. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. All right, here we go. We're just gonna put it up there. Okay. So this will go. There's the badge. Thank you, sir. There's my. Keep that silent thingy for now. It's just a. Please sound good. Well, it doesn't sound bad. So we're just gonna keep it like that because I don't want to devote any more time. So, what I did was I'm trying to raise the basket because the snare stand I had is a little teeny bass. So I found a cymbal stand that'll take the same girth at the top of the snare stand, but it's not small enough on the cymbal stand portion. So resulting in this, but I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I guess that's pretty good. Or, I don't know, you know, Frank. I have a friend named Frank, too, wonderful guy. He's a drummer, too. But George, that is such a cool pattern that Bonham did. And George was trying to point out in the video that, well, which I sort of kept, I'm sorry I keep talking over him. I know I do it. It won't happen again, especially once we both have equal power when we make the George Terry mutual channel. I will automatically feel less inclined to sort of steamroll him. But since it's still Bonzoli videos, but hang on. So, that's the simplest that I think. No bass drum till the end. Just those last two. And then, oh wait, I got distracted. Before 1973 and 75, 72 even, and even Royal Albert Hall, but there'd be like da-na-na-na-na. There wouldn't be yet any. Because there'd be more like a feel. Bonham would kind of do that. Like I might not be able to reproduce it now. If I had George here, I could. Which is the same sort of chuggy woogie, like Dazed Confused, like da 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 da. It's just sticked this way later. I really like my way of fattening it up with the. You know why? Because I don't think Bonham played it this way, but it lends itself to the original way. Because if you can get that going in the coolest part in the world of what we talked about on the videos with George and without George. Now watch this. So I'm getting a double on the bass drum on the snare here. But now what I'm doing is when I go to the floor tom, because Bonham, it's sort of paradiddly at first, but that's inverted paradiddle. So right, left, right, left, right, right. So I'm not doubling that second right, right with the foot both times. The bass drum only strikes on the first one of my right hands, because it's hitting by itself the time before. No, I'm saying the other way around. The first right hand is naked, and second one is the bass drum, and then the note after that is the bass drum. So if you could learn to practice that, this is hard for me. I can do it it's like in the. You're not really shores up the front end of it, which is like what Bonham's doing. So again, that's the bass drum pattern that he would be doing in the original old days, pre-1970, or even, I'm sorry, yeah, 72, yeah, 70, probably Royal Albert Hall. I think he probably started moving it around, or what was it where he started moving it around? From the, just the, to the kind of patterns. Remember, like George said, at one point I steamrolled him. Bonham used to put that first. So instead of, there'd be a, he'd put one of those first. George was trying to, like in 71 and 72 he was doing that. So I'm sorry, George, I'm sorry I steamrolled you. But anyway, so here we are, new head. Oh, hang on. Maybe I should leave this tom up here to give my left hand the workout. Anyway, more videos on the way. Please subscribe if you haven't. The George Fludas, Terry Keating, Led Zeppelin, John Bonham Drum Channel is on its way. We're putting it all together. Thanks. Bye.